Hello and hi everyone, welcome to the Learn Wise channel. In today's Excel Wise series, we would be learning SUMIF formula. SUMIF formula is used to carry out summation for a defined criteria. The syntax for SUMIF is displayed on the screen. Let me explain this syntax with an example. Here I have a number series and I would like to carry out the summation in this number series based on some specific criteria. The criteria that I've defined here at first is I would like to carry out the sum of numbers which are less than 6. For this I will have to use SUMIF formula. So how I would be applying SUMIF formula is like this, is equal to SUMIF open bracket define my range, and I also have to define my criteria. In this case I will have to define the criteria within quotes, less than 6, close quotes, close the bracket. So what Excel has done right now is it has summed up the values which are less than 6 in my number series and it has given me the total as 9. Let's try the next one. Sum of numbers greater than 110. So for this, how I would be using SUMIF is like this, is equal to SUMIF open bracket select my range comma in quotes define my criteria, and in this case my criteria is greater than 110 close quotes close the bracket. So that's 838. Now let's try for the last one. Sum of formulas which are equal to 50. So this should be easy for you. Is equal to SUMIF open bracket define the range comma in quotes specify the criteria. So in this case it is 50 close quotes and then close the bracket. That was easy, wasn't it? Let's try some advanced functions using SUMIF. On the screen, I have a table which displays category of vegetable, fruits and groceries, and I've also defined the items and the corresponding sales amount. I would like to carry out the summation in this table based on certain specific criteria. The first criteria is I want the sum of all fruits. Okay, so this I can carry out using SUMIF. So how would I do this? It's pretty simple. Is equal to SUMIF open bracket define my range comma. Now I will have to define my criteria. So over here I want the sum of all the fruits. Now I will have to specify where exactly the summation has to be carried out. So for this I have to select the column that contains the sales amount, close my bracket, and there you go. That's the sum of my sales for fruits. Let's try the next one. I want the sum of sales of potato. So for this I will have to use SUMIF open bracket define my range where I've mentioned the item open bracket potato close quotes. Okay. Now define my summation criteria, summation range, close the bracket, press enter. So that's the sum of my sales for potato. Now let's try an advanced functionality. I want the sum of all my items which end with E. So how would I do this? It's pretty simple. Is equal to SUMIF open bracket define my range, and in this case since I want all the items which end with E, I would have to use asterisk E close quotes comma and then define my summation range and then close my bracket. So that's the sum of all my items which ends with E. Hope you have enjoyed today's video. Subscribe to our channel just in case if you haven't. Thank you.